Of horror. His name is Clive Barker. Hellraiser. Beyond any terror you have imagined.
Yeah.
You opened it. We came. Oh no. It is a means to summon us. The box. We came. Now you must come with us. Taste our treasures. Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Anyway, I saw the second one first, and the first one. Here's the prequel to Hellraiser 2, Hellraiser 1. So yeah, I saw the second one first. Welcome to Goth-Metal lore, by the way. Moved on from the negative stuff this morning, and here we are on positive negative things. All right. And I guess it's weird because I started today with a negative video, but I still have the Moss Man. And this afternoon with a weird Joker trailer, but could be good, could be bad. Who knows? I'll probably go see that because it's the only DC movie left this year. Nothing else. Batman got canceled. But anyway, here we are with a classic. And I saw the second movie first. I think I saw the second movie 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? Did I not see the movie 3 weeks ago? I think so. And when I watched Hellraiser 2, that was my first Hellraiser movie to watch. I was just I'm thrown into the prologue. I'm thrown into seeing the actors. Well, let's show the actors here. There's good old Pinhead, Doug Bradley, Ashley Lawrence. There's Kirsty, Claire Higgins. I think she goes to some of those Comic Cons and sees the fans. There's Sean Chapman as Frank, right? Then you got Andrew Robbins as I do believe this is not the guy from Star Trek. No? I thought he would be notable in Star Trek. Yeah. I thought he was, maybe. No. Andrew Robinson's Garrick from Deep Space Nine, the Cardassian. That they said there was a gay relationship between him and Dr. Bashir, but I don't know. So yeah, Andrew Robinson's the Cardassian from Deep Space Nine. He plays the father. So yeah, Simon Bradford, Cenobite. Yeah. So yeah, there are a lot of different. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I know that name sounded familiar. So yeah, the guy who plays the alien plays the sort of the Taylor Cardassian who's corrupt. The one that helped out Cisco in Pale Moonlight. It's a fake, right? And I get him mixed up with the actor who played the captain from the Pegasus, the one who was on Lost and Hawaii Five-0. Bald as Picard. So yeah, Hellraiser. This was a movie to behold because this is the first movie. Now, there was a comment somewhere I saw that the first two movies merely exploited the Xenobites as the priests of hell. They're not evil necessarily. They do some evil shit, but only because somebody opens the box and tampers the things that they shouldn't be tampering with. So the priests have to go and clean it all up. They're there just to clean up the mess that's going on to disrupt hell. There's some nasty creatures in hell. Besides the Xenobites, there's this the famous creature with the two heads, and it's like all. I think, he's got that weird body thing. Yeah, the creature that stands on its hind legs or whatever the fuck it is. I'm sure there's a McFarlane Toys I'm sure McFarlane Toys has made a lot of these. They made Movie Maniacs, so for sure Todd McFarlane designed Pinhead. So if you could think of it, Todd McFarlane made it, right? And yeah, this is the so we see Andrew Robinson getting impaled by all those chains and hooks, but actually the beginning of this movie, kind of the same theme starts with the beginning of the second movie, which is where this low rated kind of Indiana Jones guy, he finds the puzzle box and gets turned. And Claire Higgins was the villain in the second movie. And I can't unsee that skin ugly creature come out of hell when I see Claire Higgins in the second movie. When I see her in the first movie, I'm just thinking of the second movie. So I will say the second movie is better than the first. I think a lot of people agree. There's more involved. Um, Kirsty ends up in the same place she starts in the beginning, near the back half of this movie. Because she really doesn't do much. Kirsty doesn't do much of anything until she goes to a bar or restaurant with her dad, and he starts telling her, "Oh, she's acting strange," and uh, she sees her stepmom bringing home these strange men to get killed by Frank, who was her lover outside the marriage, and Frank turned into a horrible creature. You all know the backstory. Frank turned into a demented monster, preys upon Kirsty. Kirsty gets the puzzle box away and ends up summoning the Xenobites, and the Xenobites go after her, but then she tells them to go after Frank instead. And I think Frank he had taken over Andrew Robinson, the dad. So yeah, it was a lot of grotesque moments. Rats getting in, of the rats stuff was just. I'm trying to like watch this while I'm eating. When you see, if I see people being torn apart, I can eat through that. If it's rats, I can't. It's just nasty. Imagine like you see rats all day long if you're working at a fumigation place, and you come home to a nice sandwich and you see a rat in your sandwich just because you cleaned out rats all day. That's just it's just vomitation. Vomit now. Um, fuck. So yeah, Hellraiser. So special effects are great. Presentation's very good. So yeah, I think they said in the third movie, that's when everything was like, okay, the priests are now trying to conquer the planet. But that wasn't the purpose. The Hellraiser, the Cenobites weren't trying to be evil. They were trying to clean up after the mess of the person who opened the puzzle box. So their role wasn't as spot on. And it was just like even with Hellraiser Origins, where there were multiple priests, multiple pinhead priests, even though they rewrote it. I like, if it's horror, I like it to take on a different mode than what we see. Now, I would say it's not as close to the world of Goth-Metal lore as the second movie, but it's still, I mean, there's still a lot of themes that are similar. So, what will I give this score for Hellraiser? We give it an A minus. I will say that it's less than the second one. The second one being much better, but it's still a good movie. But it didn't intrigue me as much as the second one. The second one was a fucking roller coaster thrill ride, wasn't it? And on Thursday, we'll return to the world of Conan.